Welcome! My name is Gaby Lutgens and I have the pleasure to be your host in this video, also on behalf of my colleagues Gerlien Klein, Leontien van Rossum and Robert Schuwer, all representatives of a Dutch Institute of Higher Education, and Lieke Rensink from SURF, a nationwide institute focusing on implementation and use of IT in higher education. This video, in which we share our thoughts about moving towards more effective adoption of open educational resources by integrating the implementation of open science and open education, is the outcome of one of many activities we carry out under the umbrella of the Dutch Acceleration Plan for Educational Innovation with IT, more specifically the project focusing on digital open learning material. This project is, among a lot of other things, working towards a more integrated approach of both open access publications and open educational resources, or in short, OER. We believe that this will accelerate adoption of OER by teachers. The project focuses on creating a technical and organizational infrastructure for OER, building a collection of OER, connecting OER to open science. But after a few years of dedicated attention and conversation, we observe that in Dutch institutions of higher education, attention and facilities for open research and open education are still separated. We decided to make this a challenge for our program, because we notice that challenges and dilemmas in both fields are similar. Think, for instance, about fear of commercial use of openly available resources, fear of free riding, uncertainty about copyright issues, and fear of harming your career when involved in openness. The latter can also be looked at from a broader perspective, where being involved in education is considered harmful for a scientific career. There are two topics we will address in this video. The first topic is to learn how the similar challenges and dilemmas, but also good practices that exist in each field, can be transformed into activities that will lead to more alignment between open science and open education. And the second topic we want to address is how to recognize and reward staff for sharing their learning material in the same way as exists already in the context of open science. With aligning or integrating open education in open science activities, we expect to widen the adoption of openness by teachers, researchers and institutions. We are open to learn from others, from you. For instance, when we look at the internationally recognized, highly developed and well-functioning ecosystem for scientific publications. This ecosystem ensures a transparent and recognized quality assurance system based on peer review. In the case of open educational resources, such an ecosystem does not yet exist. How could such an ecosystem look like? What can we learn from the peer-reviewed based ecosystem for research, and how applicable and feasible are those ideas for OER? In the context of recognizing and rewarding educational practices, such as sharing learning material, we looked into recently published frameworks. Examples are the one from the Iowa Open Education Action Team and, in the Netherlands, the one from the University of Utrecht, in which they plead for recognition of education and OER. In these frameworks, criteria are formulated to reward teaching staff. Is it, for instance, a good idea to have digital object identifiers connected to educational output of academics? That way, not only publications can count, but also recognition can be given to creating educational material, which is seen as valuable for others. Information on content, goals, audience, downloads and appreciation by users, both colleagues and students, could be a means to start recognizing and rewarding teaching staff's efforts in creating and sharing educational resources. Does your institution have any activities in this area of recognition and reward? Please provide us with your experience or ideas. We feel somewhat hindered by the format of a video, as we really wanted to open up the conversation with you. So please, if our observations and questions touch upon activities you are familiar with, contribute to the Q&A connected to this video. We are looking forward to start exchanging experiences and ideas, and together with you move towards the integration of open education and open educational resources in the open science movement. Thank you for watching and please light our fire.